everybody!
Hello.
And we're back.
We are continuing with Orcs with Style. Oh, this map. This one.
He was trying to think for the longest time.
Yeah. I should have gotten the push trap like you suggested.
Told you.
Okay, wind belt, barricade, tar trap, push trap, spring trap, spike trap, and archers? Yeah, I'll try the archers. I probably won't use them, but
Archer! It's a very, very good TV show.
it's an excellent TV show.
I want to start watching Rick and Morty.
Yeah, a lot of people have recommended that too.
I have it on Blu-ray, I've never watched it.
Oh, really?
It's one of those things that, like, impulse bought when it, and this is when it first came out, like, before anyone knew what it was.
Yeah.
It's like, I bought this thing Rick and Morty, it's like, what's it about? It looks like Back to the Future-ish.
Huh. Yeah. A lot of people love that show.
And I found out it's got like 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mathematically impossible.
So it must be good.
Yeah.
Orcs. That's what I'm gonna do. Our next save is Skyrim plays an orc.
You know, I only ever play as a Breton. Like, I'm always like, oh, I'll try being an elf or this or that, and I always play as a Breton.
I always go for elves because I'm a big magic user, because it's just easier to do.
Oh, that's why I like being a Breton, because they're like, they've got, like, magical bonuses without having costs. Because, like, high elves, you play as them, and they're like, oh, they've got all these bonuses to magic, but also they take extra damage. I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that could explain why I'm dying a shitload. Because I always choose higher.
Or, you could suck.
No, I was really good with the actual missions.
Yeah.
The only problem with that is, like, I didn't play story missions, I always did side stuff.
Yeah.
So it'd be, like, impossibly...
Well, I mean, that's what Bethesda games are for, really.
So it'd be, like, stupidly strong before I even start doing any story missions. So it's basically just like, well, yep, you're all dead. Never got the full first radar thing. I only got to first row.
Really? That was like one of the things that I like on my first playthrough at least, like I really wanted to like get all of the shouts.
Yeah.
Which is weird because like I almost never used them.
Yeah.
It's because like you can only have one equipped at a time.
Yeah.
And that's not how talking works.
Mm.
So it really feels like there could be better mechanics.
It'd be good if you we get like a VR version and if you shout it through your headset.
Wow. That would be amazing.
Mm.
Oh my god. I was about to say, like, you totally topped my suggestion, but, like, I really feel like, Skyrim would have benefited from just, like, an entirely different engine.
Mm.
Just, like, if it was a completely different game, where the only thing that was going on was that, you were a Dragonborn. Like, you couldn't learn other magic. And then, like, all the different, like, you know, kind of like in a fighter, how, like, you press these buttons and you do this attack, and in that game, like, you press certain buttons and...
Okay then.
Yeah.
That's kind of spied some ideas. Your favourite game, but how would you change the gameplay to, like, different the outcome? Because, like, I've been playing Bioshock again,
Yeah.
and I find it's like, everyone went to hell because of plasmids.
Yeah.
But you're able to, like, use them freely and not mutate.
Yeah.
So what if, to get, like, the good and bad endings, to get the good endings, you don't use plasmids?
Ah.
So you get the bad ending, but it's going to make the game easier, is that you just splice up with plasmids, but you become more mutated.
That's interesting. You have to, like...
Yeah.
And, like, most people would, like, try and ride the line, or...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And, like, you might become addicted to a certain type of plasmid, so you
Yeah.
have to take, like, the...
And, like, instead of, like, it affecting, like, how you play, it affects what you see.
Yeah.
So, like, because you've gone crazy, sometimes you'll
Yeah.
see innocent people as enemies.
Yeah. And...
Yeah.
And then you'll see, like, enemies as friends, and...
Yeah, and then they'll attack you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting. That's a really good idea. Huh.
And like with like the control plasmids, how you can like there was one that like you could use and they'll become your friend for a certain time.
Yeah.
Instead of that, how about it was like an out of body experience, so you could actually control that character.
Huh. Maybe.
Would have made the Big Daddy fights a lot easier.
Huh.
Just control Big Daddy and it'll just be, okay, where the hell are you at?
It would have changed them. Oh, is no one
Then
coming
it
for
would
this?
like completely erase the need for the second Bioshock. Which, going back on, wasn't that bad of a game.
Yeah. It was one of those things where like everyone hated it, but more because it got overhyped than anything else. Everyone was just like, oh, Bioshock 1 was amazing, Bioshock 2 will be amazing. And then just like, it was average.
Like, I didn't go into thinking that's going to be like a direct sequel. I always thought it was like, it's going to be something different.
Whoa.
So it was like, when I went to it, it's like, Big Daddy. That was probably one of the most awesome things about Bioshock. Because it was just this
Yeah. It's huge.
interesting idea of an enemy, where it's like, it's passive until you piss it off.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, I miss out on a lot of games, so this might not be true, but I think Bioshock's the first game to really go with the, like, there are these just like, there's, like, normal enemies, and then there are these big ones that you can pick fights with if you want, or you can just ignore them.
But you find out with, like, all you just need is a few core plasmids, and you don't really need that much of them, so you can basically live with them.
It's, I think with games like that, and for this one, like, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I always get Barricade, I always get Tar Trap, like, games that give you options, like, if they're not very, very careful, then there's always just a select few that are the best by far, and just can't be topped by anything else.
Yeah. So yeah, just quickly going back to the idea with the VR device and shouting them through, I think it would just be a lot easier. Because I found using the Wall to Kiss one was the easiest.
Was that the one that makes you fast?
Yeah, the one that just catapults you.
Oh yeah, the dash.
Yeah. Because I found the easiest, like, I need to be over there, I can't jump it, no, fuck. Right up.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'd overshoot and just be like, oh fuck. And then you get the horses that have better grip than a jeep and go straight up hills.
Yeah.
That, they could have edited it out.
Yeah, Bethesda has some problems.
Or like different types of horse. Like one that'll be really good for going up hills, another one that'll be good at running, another one will be more sturdy, like taking more hits.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like the big Clydesdale type horse.
Yeah.
And then you just get then like the cheapest you can buy is
that
like
really depends on the game itself, because like my favorite game ever, Samurai Warriors 2, like they do something kind of like that, where wow, that was easy. They do something they do something kind of like that, but in the end, like it doesn't matter because like there's speed, there's like power, and some other attribute.
Yeah.
But you always get the fastest one, just always.
Yeah.
Because like if you don't, like because like the way the game is designed, like you just use the horse to run to places, and then you get off the horse and kill people. So you only need a fast horse.
Okay.
Like that's all.
Mm-hmm. I can see the VR becoming a really, really important thing.
Yeah.
Like all the things that have just come out for the PlayStation VR device have just been demos. Glorified demos at the most.
Yeah.
I've seen a few good ones. There's one that I really want to play, which is that you're a Cockney gangster.
Right.
Yeah. Because it's set out like a bank heist.
Okay.
And you're just in the car and you're shooting people that are like trying to not go off the road.
Full Scorch? Yeah, I'll give that a shot. Down. B. What would be better? Oof. Yeah, these are the weavers. You can pick one of the two and then buy through this tree.
Okay, what are the perks?
Steel Weaver is for traps and for like units, basically. Elemental Weaver is for you and your spells and shit.
I reckon Steel Weaver will come in
Yeah.
better with the outrun.
But I'm not gonna get it yet, because like it's gonna get 2,000 to get the thing that I want, and that's pretty much.
And
all the
we're
money
pretty
I get.
much been you've pretty much been like acing it every time, so it's not.
Not that important.
No, not at the time. I reckon that lava could be a good asset.
Yep, that's why I got the push trap again. The downside is, first wave, I have to shoot everything myself.
Alright, another game you would try and change the mechanics of.
Oof. I don't know, Oh, it's a tough one, because, like, games, like, are what they are, I guess. Like, they're generally made to more or less work the way that they should work, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I already feel like I should be able to think of a few games, at least, that would benefit from having a more, like, Batman Arkham series fighting style.
Like, I thought that way for Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Just having a better fighting system. Because hand-to-hand combat is woeful in that game. But then again, you get guns super easy.
Yeah, everywhere is a gun.
Yeah. Oh, you picked up a brick, it turned into a gun.
Yeah.
Like, Pocky's not one for the Grand Theft Auto series.
Yeah.
I absolutely love them, but the thing is, Grand Theft Auto 5 has been the only one that I've actively wanted to keep going through the story. Because it was that good of a story. The other ones, the other ones, one of them really suffered from being too much fun and just arsing about.
Yeah, which was that?
Vice City.
Yeah.
And we're out of time, so we'll catch you next one.
Bye!